Yeah, so the chutes are full of potatoes and the conveyor is stopping for few, like not few, for few seconds, but it stops. So now it is perfect. We are getting the potatoes inside the chutes and they don't fall around. I love it, guys. So this is how to do it, or maybe this is not how to do it. Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Saddamo the Bears. This is Stationeers. Let's play Loulan episode number 30. Let's get started. So first I will show you what's new in the game, and I'm not sure if you will like it as I do, but I think it's awesome. So let's find a battery charger. So now we have this small battery charger. It looks like a baby charger. So it has only the power input. It doesn't have the data port, but I think it is awesome because sometimes in your base you don't have a lot of space where you can put the large battery charger, I mean this one. So let's connect it to the grid, let's turn it on, and let's try to charge the battery in it. So let's do it just like that, and now the battery is charging. So I like this small battery charger a lot. I think it is awesome, and I think it can be painted as well, but I don't know where I do have the cans with the paint. So let's go to the potato wash machine, and I think I'm going to make some changes. So let's get the water out. The water will be here and it will evaporate almost instantly. So let's see what is happening inside this potato washing machine or vegetables washing machine. So I will take it apart and I think I will do some logic on this side of this structure, and we will see how it goes, because sometimes what is happening, the potatoes, like there is going to be a lot of potatoes on this conveyor belt, and this chute inlet doesn't have space to take them all, so they will fall from the conveyor belt. So let's open this structure. There should be like a vacuum inside, so I think if I will remove this glass, I need to run away because it will suck me in. So let's see what is happening. Alright, so the air is getting inside, so I will remove all this glass. I will leave it here temporary, and I need to remove these composite walls as well, just to take a look what is happening inside. So I have it removed, and let's do something with this motion sensor. So I think I'm going to remove this chute, and I will place there outlet, chute outlet, just like this, but the chute outlet needs the power to work. So let's place it just like this, and now I need to get a power into it. So let's do it. Wires and wire cutters. So just like this, and I need to get the power into it, maybe this way. So now okay, the cable doesn't want it to rotate as I want, so let's do it, and I can connect everything here if I want. Maybe this should be alright. I'm a little bit struggling with the connection, but I have it. So now we need to go around this corner, just like this, and let's build something over here. What I would like to do is like when there is a potato on this conveyor belt or anything, then I want the chute outlet to be closed, so it will spit one by one potato. Like it depends how the game is running, because maybe it will be too fast or maybe too slow, but let's think how can I do it. So if there is a something in front of the sensor, it means the sensor shows 1, and we want to do it the opposite way. When there is nothing, like 0, then we need to open the chute. So let's get a memory and maybe a compare unit. So let's do it here. So let's print few memories. Maybe one will be more than enough, but I will take the memory and I need at least one compare unit. So that's a logic processor. Let's print it. So I do have the logic processor, so let's do something with it. And we want to do it like so I will place it here. This is the memory, and this is going to be the logic processor, but we want to have a compare logic processor. So let's do the cable. So this will be connected to this memory, and the other side temporary I will connect it just to the rest of the cables which I have here. Let's do it this way, and I will try to program it. So we need to get these working. So we will compare the memory and we will compare it with this logic reader. But I need to rename the logic reader. So let's say logic reader sensor, just like that. So screwdriver, and let's do it. So if there is nothing, so it means let's program this side. So it is a logic reader sensor. So let's do it. Logic reader sensor and memory. So if there is 0, like if there is nothing, we want to have 1. So it will be this memory will be 0 if 0 is maybe greater, or if it is if it doesn't, if it not equals, then we can do something with it. So let's get the power to this logic chip. So let's do it this way. Oh shoot, I need to fly, and then we can do some kind of a debugging. We don't want to connect the compare unit to anything yet, because we want to see if it is working or not. So logic memory is 0 and compare unit is 0, and we don't have the output yet for it. So it says 0, but if I will put something on the belt, I think I need to remove this chute, otherwise something will get sucked into the sorting system, and then I will need to find it. So what can I do? I think I do have some tomatoes somewhere here on the, yes, I have tomatoes. So let's throw some tomatoes into this structure, and this is 1. All right, so if there is something, we want to have this guy to be closed. So we need to change our logic. I think I can change it a little bit different. So let's set this memory to 0 and let's set this logic function to equals. So if 0 equals 0, so if I will take these tomatoes from there, this should be 1. Is it? Yes, it is. Perfect. So now it should work. So perfect. And now we need a logic writer which sends some kind of a, not a command, but it will tell the chute outlet to be open or to spit the vegetables from it. I will print one logic IO chip and I will use it as a writer. So I have it, and let's go back to potato or vegetables washing machine or wash machine and let's do it. So I do have the writer, so I will set it as a writer and let's do it with the cables and the rest. So we want to have the output from the compare unit as an input into this logic writer, just like that. So let's program it, or maybe I could put this cable here for the output as well, because then I can do it at once. So logic writer input will be this logic compare and the output is going to be this chute outlet. So let's do it. Conveyor, 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 chute outlet, and we want to have it lock. Do we want to lock it? So I can only lock the chute or I can clear the memory. So if I want to use the lock function, then I need to do it a little bit different. So I will set this memory to 1. It will compare the memory value with the logic reader sensor, this one. So it will output 1 as well, because it is true. But if it is true, it means there is something on this conveyor, and then we want to lock this chute outlet. So let's try it if it works, like in few minutes. So let's connect this logic writer to the rest of the logic chips what I have here, and I think I can do it this way, maybe. So let's try. So now the chute should be locked, but I don't know how can I test it. So now it is unlocked, so I think I need to remove one of the chutes somewhere here, and I need to put here just temporary chute inlet. So let's find the chute inlet. Is it inlet? Yes, it is. Perfect. So let's try it with these tomatoes. So now if there is something, the conveyor is running, but I need to split these tomatoes. So let's get some tomatoes, just like that. So I will put one tomato here, anywhere inside that cube, and if I will drop some tomatoes into these chutes, they should be locked inside. Perfect. So the tomatoes are waiting. So if I will take this tomato, oh, okay, so it is happening what I was thinking, which is what is going to happen, because it's not the error in the logic system, it is because the game has only 2 ticks per second, so the game is not fast enough to catch the tomatoes inside. but it looks like it could work. So let's get these tomatoes, and I think I am almost ready to do a full test. So let's get a chute inlet somewhere here. Now I need to connect this chute which I disconnected. So let's do it, and then I can start the automated hydroponics. But I am still missing one chute. Am I? No. Yes, I do. So let's find a chute. I should have a lot of chutes somewhere here. Yes, perfect. So I will fix it. Then I will... Oh, okay. I was just blind. The chute was just behind me. So it happens sometimes. So let's do it. So window chute, just like that. And I do believe I have it ready for testing. So I will test it with the water because I think it will work. So let's do it this way. So let's install the glass into this wash station, just like that. First I need to remove all these air from inside this structure. So let's do it. Now I can't remember which one is which. I did rename these logic chips, so now I can do exactly what I want to do. So this is air out. Are we getting the air out or not yet? Ah, yes, we do. So I will remove all the air from that structure. So we will have a vacuum inside, and then I will fill it with the water. Like this game is not scientifically perfect, so because if we would have a vacuum in a chamber like this, and I would fill it with the water, like a low pressure would lower the boiling point of the water. So if we would have the vacuum and just the water, maybe the water boiling point would be so low that I could boil the potatoes in it, maybe, but I'm not a scientist, I'm just guessing. So let's fill this chamber or this structure with the water, but I'm not sure if I do have any water left. Do I? Well, let's take a look. Oh, I do have the water, but there is some... Oh, I need to switch over this logic writer, because when the water is getting pumped inside, then it is getting outside as well. So we are getting the water inside the washing station, and it should work in few seconds. So let's take a look how much water I have. Okay, so this tank is almost completely empty. I made a mistake and I did it exactly as I didn't want to do it, because I did rename the logic chips but not with the correct name. So let's place this empty tank over here. Oh, come on, please. Why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to record a video, so please. No. No. Like these dynamic tanks, they are always doing something that I don't want to do. Oh, nice. So we have the water tank. We get the water in it, and there should be a... Oh, there is another empty... No, this tank is not empty. Perfect. So let's go back to the wash station, and I will install these water tank somewhere here. Just like that. And maybe I can do it on first try. So we have the tank, and I need to remove or rename this to chip. So this is air out, and this one is water in, just like that, and hopefully it will work. So water in, I can see some water here, so let's try it. Water in, please. Are we getting the water or not? So this is air out. Okay, so this one is shut down, and now we will get the water. Finally, perfect. So we are getting finally the water inside this wash station, and I do have plenty of water. Like that, 2 large tanks over there, they are full with the one tank is hydrogen, and next one is oxygen, so I can make as much water as I want. And maybe I can do a test, right? So I will stop it. Everything looks fine. So all I need to do now is just to run inside the greenhouse and run the icy chips which are driving. Oh, I completely forget about these tomatoes. And then I need to start, or then I can start the automated hydroponic stations, right? I saved the game just in case, so let's fly inside the greenhouse. Everything is ripe here, so I will start one and the second icy chips, so we will get a crazy amount of potatoes right now. So let's get here and let's watch what is happening. Yeah, it is happening, guys. So it is working as I want it. Yeah, so the chutes are full of potatoes and the conveyor is stopping for few, like not few, for few seconds, but it stops. So now it is perfect. We are getting the potatoes inside the chutes and they don't fall around. I love it, guys. So this is how to do it, or maybe this is not how to do it, but it works, so I am not going to complain about it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. This is the way.